Morning, students. How are you? I hope you all are fine and safe at your home. So, students, I want to give you my introduction. My name is Ritu Rathore and I'm going to teach you geography. And in this video, we'll begin with the chapter first of your book, which is India, Size and Location. And student, we all know that India is one of ancient civilization in the world. We have been here from while, and there are so many examples of like Indus Valley civilization. अगर हम अपने पिछले 5 डेकेड्स देखें तो पता चलता है कि हमारा डेवलपमेंट एक अलग ही लेवल पे हुआ है. It can be in the field of agriculture, industry, technology, and overall economic development. And India has contributed significantly. And India has always contributed to world history then also and now also, right? And India is a very vast country. In fact, India is 7th largest country in the world. And if we talk about its location, we know that India is located in Northern Hemisphere. So this is the introduction of India. Now I want to let you know that what were the topics which we covered in this chapter. First is India's location, then its size, India and the world, then its neighbors. Alright. Now first we'll talk about the location. As I told you that India lies entirely in Northern Hemisphere. Second thing is, which is important, is latitude and longitude. And I hope you all know about latitude and longitude. But still I'll tell you the basic concept of latitude and longitude. Students, if you want to find the exact location of any place, you can find it with the help of latitude and longitude. जो Google मैप होता है वो इसी पे वर्क करता है. It is like scalar position of something. Alright, now I'll give you the definition of latitude. What is latitude? Latitude is a geographic coordinate that specifies the north-south position of a point on the earth surface. Alright, north-south position. Now, longitude is a geographical coordinate that specify east-west position of a point on earth surface. Alright, or student, you can say that latitudes and longitudes are imaginary lines which are drawn on earth to find the exact location of a place. Alright, now I hope the concept of latitude and longitude is clear. Now, the mainland extend between latitude 8 degree 4 minute north and 37 degree 6 minute north, and longitude 68 degrees 7 minutes east and 97 degree 25 minute east. Alright. Now, Tropic of Cancer. What is Tropic of Cancer? Tropic of Cancer is a line which divides the country into almost 2 equal parts. 23 degree 30 minute north. Alright. Student, this Tropic of Cancer is very, very important for you, because in exam it can be asked, name the state from where Tropic of Cancer passes. And answer is, there were 8 states. First is Gujarat, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, West Bengal, Tripura and Mizoram. Student, please note down the name of state. It can be asked in exam. Alright. Or it can be asked in map activity also. Ki mark the places from where Tropic of Cancer passes. So you have to mark all these states in map. Alright. I'll repeat the names of the states. Gujarat, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, West Bengal, Tripura and Mizoram. All right. Now, then Andaman and Nicobar Island in Bay of Bengal located to the southeast of the mainland, and Lakshadweep Island in Arabian Sea located to the southwest of the mainland. Student, there is one more concept. There is southernmost point which is submerged in water, and we call it as Indira Point. It is submerged in water in 2004 during tsunami. So please note it down. This can also be asked in exam in 1 marks question. So please remember this. The point, southernmost point is known as Indira Point, and it got submerged in water in 2004 during tsunamis. All right. Now you can see the position of India in the world. All right. Now we'll talk about the total area of India. Now the total area of India is 3.28 million square kilometer, which is 2.4% of total area of the world. All right. Now, we have already discussed that India is 7th largest country of the world in terms of land mass. Now, we'll talk about the land boundary. It has the land boundary about 15,200 kilometers, and the total length of the coastline of the mainland, including Andaman and Nicobar and Lakshadweep Island, is 7,516.6 kilometer. All right. Now, in northwest, north and northeast of India, Youngfold Mountain bounds it. Youngfold Mountain कौन से होते हैं? हिमालयाज. हिमालयाज जो है वो क्या है? हमारे Youngfold Mountain. और किधर आते हैं वो? ऊपर की तरफ, in northwest, north and northeast of India. All right. Now, south of about 22 degree north latitude, India's narrow and finally extend towards the Indian Ocean. जो हमारी इंडिया का शेप होता है ना, वो नीचे से धीरे धीरे क्या हो रहा होता है? टेपर होता जा रहा है. टेपर मतलब पतला होता जा रहा है. And what is the result of that? The result is that it divide Indian Ocean into two seas. Arabian Sea on the west and Bay of Bengal on it east. इंडियन ओशियन को 2 सीज में डिवाइड कर दिया है. कौन सी? अरेबियन सी ऑन द वेस्ट एंड बे ऑफ बंगाल ऑन इट्स ईस्ट. क्लियर? नाउ विल टॉक अबाउट द स्टैंडर्ड मेरिडियन. Student, in your NCERT book, there is one question which is given. The question is, why is the difference between the duration of day and night felt at Kanyakumari but not so in Kashmir? Why is this so? This is because of equator. जो प्लेस इक्वेटर के जितनी पास होगी वहाँ पे उतना ही डिफरेंस कम महसूस होगा, और जो प्लेस इक्वेटर से दूर है वहाँ पे डे और नाइट का ड्यूरेशन जो है वो ज़्यादा महसूस होगा. सो एज कन्याकुमारी इज क्वाइट नियर टू इक्वेटर एट 8.4 डिग्री नॉर्थ, the day-night difference is hardly 1 hour, and therefore the duration of day and night is hardly felt at Kanyakumari. And similarly, Kashmir is over 30 degree away from equator, and so the difference in duration of day and night is more there, and we will feel that difference. This is related to equator. Now, standard meridian. What is standard meridian? Standard meridian is the synchronizing of clock within a geographical area to a single standard time rather than using solar time or locally chosen meridian. क्या होता है ना, कि दिस इज ऑल्सो गिवन इन योर टेक्स्ट बुक कि अरुणाचल प्रदेश और गुजरात में डिस्टेंस जो है उसमें 2 lakhs का डिफरेंस आ रहा है. तो ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है? वाई इज दिस सो? बिकॉज फॉर एवरी 1 degree देर इज अ गैप ऑफ 4 minutes. ज्योग्राफी में लोकेशन को टाइम के साथ को रिलेट करते हैं, राइट? सो ऑन एवरी 1 degree देर इज अ टाइम लैग ऑफ 4 minutes. And in India, if we calculate the time difference between Gujarat and Arunachal Pradesh, there is a time lag of 2 hours. But in India, time is same. ऐसा कैसे? Because we have come up with solution and that is standard meridian. उसे हम standard meridian कहते हैं. हमने क्या किया है? इंडिया के बीचों बीच एक लाइन खींची है और उसे हम कहते हैं standard meridian, and therefore at 82 degree 30 minute east longitude passing through Mirzapur UP Uttar Pradesh is taken as standard time for the entire country. Now with this everywhere time will be same. And why? Because we set our standard. That is why everywhere the time is same. And you can see this in map. The dotted line is your standard meridian. And from where it is passing? It is passing from Mirzapur at 82 degree 30 minute east. Alright? And this plain line is your latitudinal and longitudinal extent. Alright? I hope the concept of standard meridian is clear. Okay? Now, if the question is asked in your exam कि why there is a time lag in Gujarat, a time lag of 2 hours from Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh, then what you will answer? You'll answer from Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh there is time lag of 2 hours because time along standard meridian of India, that is 82 degree 30 minute east passing through Mirzapur in Uttar Pradesh is taken as the standard time for the whole country. Alright, so with this we can overcome this problem, and due to that everywhere the time is same. Alright, now this is the latitudinal and longitudinal extent. You can see Mirzapur, which is set as the standard time. Now, India and the world. India is located in the center of the world between East and West Asia. जो इंडिया है वो कहाँ पे लोकेटेड है? बिल्कुल बीच में. And the route across the Indian Ocean which connects the country of Europe in west and countries of East Asia provide a strategic central location to India. और जो इंडिया का रूट है वो इतना अच्छा है सी रूट कि वो हर कंट्री के साथ बहुत ही अच्छे से अपने ट्रेड रिलेशन और अपनी स्ट्रेटजी को प्लान कर सकता है. इट इज़ वेरी हेल्पफुल फॉर इंडिया. Now, the Deccan Peninsula help India to establish close contact with West Asia, Africa and Europe from the western coast and with Southeast and East Asia from the eastern coast. Alright. The ocean which is south of India give name Indian Ocean. And why it is given name as Indian Ocean? As no other country has as long coastline on Indian Ocean as India has. तो इंडियन ओशन का नाम इंडियन ओशन क्यों रखा गया है? क्योंकि किसी की भी कोस्टलाइन इतनी बड़ी नहीं है जितनी कि इंडिया की है, इसीलिए इंडिया के नाम से ही उसका नाम रखा गया है इंडियन ओशन. नाउ यू कैन सी द लार्जेस्ट कंट्रीज ऑफ द वर्ल्ड. फर्स्ट इज रशिया, सेकेंड इज कनाडा, USA, China, Brazil, Australia, and we all know that India is 7th largest country of the world. Now, the land route of India are much older than sea route Various passes across mountain in north have provided passages to the ancient traveler as ocean limited such interaction for a long time. पहले के टाइम में सी रूट नहीं थे, तब क्या था, लैंड रूट के थ्रू ही इंडिया अपना ट्रेड करती थी ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड. The land routes help India in exchange of idea and commodity since ancient time. Also, the influence of Greek sculpture and the architectural style of dome and minarets from West Asia can be seen in different part of India. So, this is also the result of technological enhancement. Now, India and its neighbor. India is comprised of 29 states and 7 union territory and shares its land boundary with from northwest Pakistan and Afghanistan, and from north China, Nepal and Bhutan, from east Myanmar and Bangladesh, south Sri Lanka and Maldives. All right, please note it down. Please see all these countries in map. Okay, India and its adjacent countries. Now, Sri Lanka is separated from India by a narrow channel of sea formed by the Pal Strait and the Gulf of Mannar. India is having very good relation with its neighboring country like Sri Lanka. Maldives Island are also situated to the south of Lakshadweep Island. A peninsula is a piece of land that is bordered by water on all three sides but connected to mainland on one side. Now, there were few things which you must know from this chapter and which we have already discussed, but I will recapitulate it. First is the southernmost point of Indian Union, which is known as Indira Point, got submerged under the sea water in 2004 during the tsunami. Next is the opening of Suez Canal in 1869. India's distance from Europe has been reduced by 7,000 kilometers. All right. Before 1947, there were two types of states in India, provinces and princely states. Provinces we all know ruled directly by British officials, and princely states were ruled by local hereditary rulers. This is the southernmost point of India, Indira Point. Now student, this is the summary of this chapter and you have to write note all these points in your notebook. Okay, please copy these points in your notebook. The first is India is known for its rich commercial and cultural heritage and home to some of the oldest civilization in the world like the Indus Valley civilization. Second, India spreads across both eastern and northern hemisphere. India's latitudinal stretch is between 8.4 degree north and 37.6 degree north, and the longitudinal stretch is between 68.7 degree east and 97.25 degree east. Okay. Tropic of Cancer at 23.30 degree north latitude cuts across the country, dividing it almost into two equal halves. The country has the Andaman and Nicobar Island in southeast and Lakshadweep Island in southwest. The total area of Indian landmass is 3.28 million square kilometer. That is nearly 2.4% of total land area of the world. And India is 7th largest country of the world. Now this is Suez Canal. Now India is bordered by Yangfold Mountain on the northwest, northern and northeastern side, the Bay of Bengal in east and Arabian Sea in the west, and the Indian Ocean in the south. This we all have already discussed. We have discussed about the tapered shape of southern India, which divides Indian Ocean into Arabian Sea and Bay of Bengal. India's total coastline including Andaman and Nicobar Island and Lakshadweep Island measure 7,516.6 kilometers. India's east-west stretch and north-south stretch each measure approximately 3,000 kilometers, and cause a time lag of 2 hours between local time at the eastern and the western end. India's standard time is the time along longitude 82.30 degree east. This longitude passes through Mirzapur in Uttar Pradesh and is referred to as standard meridian of India. While India's longitudinal stretch gives rise to a time lag between the east and the west. Its latitudinal stretch influences the duration of day and night. Now, with this, we come to an end of this chapter. Students, I hope you have understand the chapter, and still if you have any doubt, you can ask me. All right? And there is one request, student, please note down the summary in your notebook. Okay? We'll continue in next video, next chapter in next video. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy. God bless you.